front seven, and that front four for the Iola Mustangs. Didn't watch a lot of that film, see how they were getting into that backfield, disrupting some of the plays by the Blue Comets. But the Blue Comet offensive line actually did a really good job. So we're going to talk to Coach Fazell about that. You know, Ty got it. They got in the backfield a few times. Ty got sacked a couple times, but I think that they did a really good job there last week of protecting and doing it. Didn't have much of a running game. We'll see if we can get that going here, but we did have a great passing game. And, of course, Bradley Peavy on the field. It seems like you can already just add 7 points to the scoreboard at least whenever you got that young man out there on the field on whether it's special teams, defense, or offense. So he's going to be a good one here to watch again tonight. Ty Bowman, I believe, is going to have a good game. Watch out for Jaden Costin. Donovan Riker Donovan is going to have a good one here tonight too. So it's just going to be a good game here this evening. Talking a little bit about Iola as we started off. They lost a very tough one in five. I think it was a 5 overtime loss to the Parsons Vikings to start the season. And then played a very good Wellsville team. I've seen beat up on some Humboldt Cup teams over the years very, very well. Just a refresh. See them beat up on a couple of Humboldt teams pretty good, and they went pretty good there with them last week. So it should be a good one here tonight as Iola is going to be ready to rock and roll and see if they can run this home opener for your Blue Comets. Blue Comets, like I said, trying to win this SEK, and this is the start of 3 home games for your Blue Comets here tonight. And as always, it's going to be a good rivalry game. Now, the big difference maker in here, as we were talking about in your Ryan Disbrow State Farm Insurance Agent pregame show, is that, we had some rain earlier in the day. Even though the Blue Comet field does drain very well, you're going to look at maybe still going to be some slippery situations here. So, some slippery footballs. I wouldn't doubt that there may be a fumble or two out there, slippery footballs. But checking it out there, the weather's really nice right now. Have things moving from the south to the north. We could see some more rain here tonight, but it looks like it's just going to be light drizzle like we saw throughout the day. Well, hopefully we can get the game in. No thunder, no lightning, and we get it in here tonight. But if we do get some rain, it's just going to turn into that running game back and forth. And I tell you, that's going to make it a very nice, wet slobber knocker, I like to call it, for this one here tonight. So hopefully the Blue Comets can get a good lead, hold on to it. Back and forth last year in that first half. Blue Comets had a good second half to win it 49-14 last year. So let's see if the Blue Comets can start off at home with a win over the rival Iola Mustangs, which is coming up. We're going to send it back to the studio. Zach making it sound good back in the studio as he always does. We're going to hear from a couple of our sponsors for minutes, people that make the broadcast possible. And then we'll get our Coach Frizzell interview. That is on the way as we continue. We'll get you back here for your Ryan Disbrow State Farm Insurance Agent pregame show after the interview coming up and ready for kickoff at the top of the hour on your home for the Blue Comets, Z95.3. So 2. Let's see, 2. Yeah, play 2, the interview, and then 2, and then I'll be ready, man. Go. All right, make it 3. And we're back here as we get ready to go for this one. And big, nice fireworks display as the Blue Comets come to the field here this evening. So I'd like to see that as trying to get a little bit more spirit going on here for the Blue Comets in the cloud here tonight. Got a big crowd coming out for it. It's a beautiful night for football. And the Blue Comets out on the field as the Iola Mustangs in town. And it will be the Blue Comets receiving. They will go right to left on your radio dial to start off. So they will have the football first here to start this one tonight. Listen, a lot coming up here for this ball game this evening as the Blue Comets to get back on the winning ways, get themselves ready for some more 4A action as Ottawa comes to town next week. Then SEK action comes up as we have that third home game that will be against Independence. Then we'll hit the road to Fort Scott, back home against Coffeyville, and then we'll wrap up in Labette this year for the 8-game schedule for the Blue Comets. And then see where we are for week 9. But the way the Blue Comets could come down here and have some good wins along the way, maybe even run it out, which is not an easy thing to do by any means, then we'll have a good spot here and get a couple good chances at some good runs into the playoffs here in Class 4A. All right, so it looks like we're ready to go. And a great job with the fireworks display by Blue Comet USD 413. I thought that was pretty cool here the other night. All right, as we get them all out here, we'll have big guys up front. Looks like it's going to be Colin Hudson. He will be your left tackle. Your right tackle, Braden Dillo. In the middle, Nolan Warner. And we'll have Jacob McDonald on the right guard. Left guard will be Tucker Davis, TD XL. And in the backfield, be TD Light. That'd be Tyler Davis with Ty Bowman back there. Sure, he'll get to start. And Blue Comets will get the ball first. So as we stand ready to go for the kick. Who's going to be teeing it up here? Number 23 is Peter Venter. And he will tee it up as we get ready to kick it off from the 40-yard line. Back deep for your Blue Comets. Jackson Coombs and Bradley Peavy standing there at about the 15-yard line. Just up in front of them is going to be Jaden Costin. Here's a kick, little push kick, and it's going to be fair catch and caught. Number 22 for the Blue Comets. That is Caden Morley, the sophomore, catches it, and the Blue Comets will have their first down and 10. And they'll start on the 37-yard line for the Blue Comets. Here comes Ty Bowman and the Blue Comets. First offensive possession. Let's see if we can hook it up, get a quick score here as Bowman brings them out. Wide over to the far side, you're going to have Almond and Costin here to the near side. Twin receiver sets. With Tyler Davis in the backfield to the right side. Ty Bowman now. Bowman is going to look to take himself right up the gut. Ty Bowman's going to be dragged down after a couple. And good defensive stop there. Number 6, that is Barker. But on the run there by Ty Bowman, he'll get a couple up to the 38-yard line. So they'll give him 1. So second down and 9 for the Blue Comets. Bowman getting the play from Coach Frizzell here. And brings it back to the huddle. Once again, we have Cam Kester and Bradley Peavy out here wide to the left side. And now in motion is going to be Jaden Costin. Now here's the flip to Jaden, going to try to turn the corner. And gets a good block there on the outside edge. Like Peavy got a good block there, but he's able to turn it. Might have got up to the 40, did Costin. Gain of a couple. So then making a third down and about 7 here from the 40-yard line for the Blue Comets. So now they'll bring a trip receiver set here to the near side, and they're going right to left on your radio dial. Almond by himself over to the far side, man-to-man, one-on-one coverage. So they may be looking to hit Almond here. And Bowman is looking for him, a quick strike to him, and he's got him there. But a nice job by the cornerback to wrap him up immediately, and he'll get a few yards there, but it won't be enough for a first down. And a nice job by number 2 there. That looks like Batters come up and made a great play on the pass, as he did get it to Almond at the 43-yard line. So 3 yards on that one. So here come the Blue Comets. Looks like they're going to go for it here on 4th down and 4. Ty Bowman. And they're going to get a penalty. And nice job, Ty, on the cadence. 5-yard penalty. We'll give it a first down, Blue Comets. And that'll be up to about the 48-yard line. So first down, Blue Comets on the penalty up to the 48. Jumping off is that far end over there. So first down, Blue Comets now from their own 48-yard line. 10:37 to go here in this first quarter. Bowman brings it back to the line. This time he'll go under center with twin receivers set both sides. Davis in the backfield behind him. Here's the man in motion. They're going to hand it off to, Davis will get it. Try to get it up to gut. He'll get a maybe 1 up to the 50. They'll give him 2. So 2 for Tyler Davis. Second down and 8, midfield. Ball sits right on the midfield stripe. So that trip receiver set, come back to this far side, to the near side here. Almond by himself over to the right side. And Davis in the backfield once again to the right side there of Bowman. Bowman going to look to throw it out here quick. Going to find his man. And going to try to turn it upfield there. That's Jaden Costin across midfield into Mustang territory down to the 46-yard line. So give him 4 on that one. So that'll bring up third down and about 4 here for the Blue Comets from the 46-yard line of Iola. And looking to get to replay here. Nice job of Jaden Cosman with the catch out there. Makes one man miss, and Batter's finally able to hold him up to the rest of the Mustangs get there for the play. Back into the shotgun here. This time they're going to flow it out. They're going to flip it out to Davis, trying to turn the corner. Tyler Davis into the middle, taking it up to about the 45-yard line. Good job stuffing the holes there by that Mustang defense. He'll grab one onto the pitch. 2 carries, 3 yards for Tyler Davis to start off. 4th down and short once again here. 4th and 3, 9:25 to go here in this first. Coach Frizzell went for it on his own end and got a penalty. We got the far side to jump. See what they decide to do again, keeping the offense out there. And Coach Doherty telling them to watch the ball. Trip receiver set here to the near side once again. Davis stays to the right side of Bowman. As Blue Comets going right to left on your radio dial. Just underway here. Here's Davis. Oh, we're going to get a timeout. Let's see what they did here. I didn't see any. Oh, going to get an offsides on the Blue Comets. So take it back to midfield. So Blue Comets pick up a 5-yard penalty. Make it a 4th down and 8, and here comes the punting unit on now for the Comets. Bradley Peavy set to punt here all the way back at about his 10-yard line. Brett Willis, number 88, waiting on the punt, and he'll let it bounce, and it'll stay inbounds, and the Blue Comets let it roll inside the 10. Great job, Bradley Peavy, all the way down to the 8-yard line of Iola. So a good 42-yard punt here. For Bradley Peavy. So that'll pin him back deep, and it will be the first opportunity here for Iola. So Iola forces a punt. 8:50 to go here in this first quarter, no score. And the Mustangs have the ball on their own 8-yard line. They like to run effects bone a look here. They're going to try to run the ball, ground and pound. Barker, the quarterback, going to pitch it out here. Number 24 trying to turn the corner. That's Jones, and he's going to be stacked up as he gets close to the 10-yard line there. Jaden Costin also in on the stop. You're going to find Curtis Harris, number 4, as he'll get up to the 9, so it's a gain of 1. So I'll call it a 2nd down and 8. So they started at the 7, so he'll get 2 of them there. Will Jones. So here we go, 2nd down and 8. As Barker now trying to float out. He'll pitch it over to Jones to the left side now. Blue Comets trying to catch it before he turns the corner. And nice game tackle by the Blue Comets getting there. Ty Bowman, Jaden Costin, Tyler Davis, all in on the stop as he'll pick up another one up to about the 10-yard line. So 3rd and 7 for the Mustangs from their own 10-yard line after the run there by Jones. Barker brings him back to the line. Single receiver set both sides. This time going to look to pass. Barker going to have to throw it out, and it is disrupted there by Bradley Peavy. He gets there right as the pass comes in, and it's an incomplete pass. Trying to get it there to Doolittle. And that'll bring up a 4th down. And punt coming here for the Mustangs. Good job, Bradley Peavy. He saw it coming. Looked like he was trying to set up to maybe jump in front of it. But he got there just in time to knock it away from Doolittle. And that'll force a punt for the Mustangs. And it could be advantageous to the Blue Comets here. Here's the punt. And it's going to be a shank punt, and it'll be out of bounds there at about the 26-yard line of Iola. Not a good punt there, about 16 yards for the punter. So it'll be a 1st down and 10 on the 26, maybe the 27-yard line for the Blue Comets here in their second possession. Beneficial on that punt there. Chanute gets it, 7:23. And they'll have it there at the 27, the Iola 27-yard line. 1st down and 10, Blue Comets. So bringing him to the line, here's Bowman. He'll have a twin receiver set both sides. Tyler Davis in the backfield to his right side. Pistol formation. All in for the snap. I'll look to pass here. Short out, and he's got his man Bradley Peavy. And he'll step out of bounds there at about the 22-yard line. Looks like a gain of about 5. So Peavy picks up 5 yards there. 2nd down and 5 for the Blue Comets as they try to put it in the end zone here. Get to score early in this first quarter. Still 7:18 to go. Keeping an eye on the weather here. Less that rain that's out here, the better. Things awful slippery with a little bit of rain that we've had earlier in the day. All right, Taylor Davis goes to the left side this time, and Bowman's going to hold it himself. Takes it right up to the middle. Now to the left side at the 10. The 5 still breaking tackles, trying to stretch. He's going to be taken down at about the 2-yard line. Finally catching up with him there. Big number 6'7", Brian Rojas for the Mustangs, but down to the 2-yard line on the 20-yard run. First down and goal, Blue Comets. So second first down of the night for the Blue Comets gives them a first down and goal from the 2-yard line. Bowman under center. I'll look to hand it off to Bradley Peavy. Going to take it up through the gut. He'll be in for the score, and it's a 2-yard touchdown run. Bradley Peavy, touchdown, Blue Comets. So Peavy takes it in, 2 yards out, and gets the touchdown. Puts the Blue Comets up 6-0. With 7 minutes to go here in this first quarter. So here's Jacob Adams on for the extra point try. So Jacob Adams with it up, and it is good. So the PAT is good. So that'll make it a 7-0 ball game. We'll take a 1-minute break and come back and bring you the kickoff. Blue Comets lead a 7-0. 7 minutes to go, first quarter, Z95.3. And back here for the kickoff, and it is taken by Silman. And he turns the corner there, trying to get it to the Iola side, and he does a good job returning it out there. And it'll be a first down and 10 for the Mustangs as he was pushed out of bounds there at about the 28-yard line. So Iola, it's their own 28-yard line. 6:52 to play here in this first quarter. 3 plays, 27 yards, 23 seconds. 2-yard touchdown run for Bradley Peavy on the touchdown drive for the Blue Comets. Here comes Barker, bringing them back to the line. Bringing a man in motion, hand it off. Second man through to the left side. Blue Comet defense stacking up the hole there. And on the run right there is number 3. That is Whitney. And he'll pick up a couple up to the 30-yard line. So he'll get 2. So second down and 8 here for the Mustangs from the 30-yard line. Barker gets the play, comes to the line. Under center, he goes in that flex bone. Going to hand off. And that is number 2. That is Batters. And he'll take it straight ahead against that Blue Comet defense across the 35-yard line down to the 36 for a gain of 6. So Batters gets his first run, makes it a 3rd down and 1 here for the Mustangs. They're trying to get their first down of the night. So in the backfield now is batters as Barker comes under center. Brings Jones in motion. Now takes a look at the sideline. Jones settles back in. Now he comes from the left to the right side. Barker holding himself. Here's the pitch out to Jones, and Jones slips out there before he can get to the 40. He'll be having enough for a first down, though, as it's a nice play there. Blue Comet defense was on its way to it, but Jones slips down. And it looks like we're going to have a penalty flag onto the field, so maybe a holding call here. So at the 39-yard line, we do get a hold. From the 39-yard line, that'll take it all the way back to the 29. So it's a loss of 7 on that penalty. So 2 penalties for 12 yards so far on the night here for the Mustangs. That'll bring up a 3rd down and 9 now for Barker and the Mustangs. Coach Imling bringing in fresh legs. Checking into the ball game here, Braxton Harding, the sophomore on the front line for the Blue Comets. Checking out J. Mack. Again, a little breathing time there. Here comes Barker. He's got Batters and Whitney in the backfield. He's going to hand it off to Batters. Batters trying to turn the corner there to the left side. Not going to get there. Blue Comets converge. And that is a gang tackle out there. Cam Kester out there as well as Colton Lacrone. So it's a big stop there. So it's a loss back to the 30-yard line. Batters is number 2. So that'll bring up a 4th down and 10. And here comes another punt situation for the Mustangs. It's Cole Rogers, number 32. So here's the punt, and the Blue Comets almost get to it. And it will be Bradley Peavy here at about the 41-yard line. Avoiding tackles, trying to take it up the Blue Comets sideline, still on his feet. And trying to cut it back inside, will finally be taken down there at about the 35-yard line of Iola. So Bradley Peavy brings it back on a good return, and they'll have it into Iola territory once again at the 35-yard line. And there will be 4:33 left to go here into this first quarter. Here comes Bowman. And that Blue Comet offense, see if they can put up another score. Already leading 7-0 with 4.5 to go. Bowman puts Davis to the left side. Trip receiver set to the right. They go right to left on your radio dial. Pistol formation. Kester by himself down here. Now Bowman, all kinds of time, puts it up. He's got a man wide open in the middle, but no, it looks like that should be some pass interference. And here comes the laundry, and it should. Good call there by the ref. There was double coverage out there on Jaden Costin, but I'm going to tell you what, Garrett Allman was by himself in the middle of the field. If he would have been, Bowman just didn't see him, but Garrett Allman broke free there in the back of that secondary. And, man, he was wide open. But that's going to be a pass interference call. And that is going to be against the Mustangs. So the penalty. Well, I tell you, look at Garrett Allman. He is wide open in the middle of the field right there. So pass interference call. We'll take it all the way up to the 20-yard line, so that's a 15-yard penalty. So first down and 10 here for the Blue Comets. Oops. Here we go. Bowman going to hand off. Ball gets away there from Tyler Davis, but he was able to pick it back up on the carom and take it up inside the 20 down to about the 17-yard line. They'll take it down to the 17 for a gain of 3. Second down and 7 for your Blue Comets now, driving with 4 minutes to play here in the first. Trying to put another score on the board, leading it 7-0 here against rival Iola. Beautiful night for football. A little cloudy out here. Hoping the rain stays away. Second down, 7. Bowman ready for the snap. He'll hand off. Tyler Davis cut through the middle of the defense, and he'll take it up to about to the 15, maybe down to the 14, a gain of 3. Well, that Jackson Coombs on the carry there. So Jackson Coombs gets his first carry of the night. That'll bring up a third down and about 4 here for the Blue Comets. As Jackson stays in the backfield here with Bowman to his left side, trip receiver set to the right. Bowman going to look to pass right there, and he's got his man. Oh, nice stick there by the defender. That looked like Batters as he hit Bradley Peavy right at the catch. And that'll take it down to right at the 10-yard line. So I don't know. That's going to be awful close there for a first down. So it is enough for a first down. So it'll be a first down and goal for the Blue Comets, sitting just right there at the 10-yard line. So first and goal. Riker Donovan now in the backfield for the Blue Comets. We'll keep that twin receiver set. Allman and Costin to the right side. And here's Bowman trying to roll out here. He avoids the first defender. Makes the man and the catch, and it is Bradley Peavy with the 10-yard touchdown. Blue Comets on the touchdown pass to Bradley Peavy. And the Blue Comets now lead at 13-0 with 2:45 to go. Here comes a PAT. 5 for 5, 26 yards. And a touchdown now for Ty Bowman. Here comes Jacob Adams on to try to make it a 14-0 ball game. And snap is down, and here's the kick. It is up and good to PAT. Good. It's a 14-0 ball game. Still got 2:46 to go here in this first quarter. We're going to take a 1-minute break. We'll be right back for Blue Comet football in your home for the Blue Comets, Z95.3. And back here for the kickoff as Willis takes it, and he'll grab it there at about the 15. He'll take it all the way over to the Iola sideline, going out of bounds at about to the 25, 26-yard line. 5 plays, 35 yards, 2 minutes, 19 seconds, and a 10-yard pass to Bradley Peavy, the scoring drive for your Blue Comets. 2:35 to go here into this first quarter. It's a first down and 10, and they'll park the ball there at about the 22-yard line with 2:35 to go here into this first quarter. The Comets haven't allowed very much for the Iola Mustangs offense here, so we'll see if they can keep him at bay. Here's Barker going to hand off, and he is in the backfield, maybe try to hand off to the second man around, and that would be Whitney. The Blue Comet defense right there, Braden Dillow in the backfield, disrupting that. Also coming in there, Kendrick Emling, and on the stop too, it's a loss. Back to the 19-yard line. So it's a loss there by Barker. So it brings up a second down and about 13, trying to float out here to the near side. Here's the pitch. And a good job getting there, Davis and Tyler Davis, as well as Curtis Harris, and on the stop right there together as they take him down to this number 2. That would be Batters. As he tries to turn the corner, he might have actually lost another yard or two back to the 18. We'll say back to the 18. So it's a loss of 1 more there for Batters. 3rd and 14 now for the Mustangs. That clock grinding down to about 1.5 to go here into the first quarter. Barker brings him back to the line. Batters in the backfield. Here's the snap. Barker going to look to pass. And oh, boy, I tell you what, a nice pick. That's a picked off by the Blue Comets right in the middle of the field. And that is Harris takes it back for the pick 6 INT. And Curtis Harris with the pick 6 there at about to the 23-yard line takes it back to the house. on an INT pick six for Curtis Harris. And that's a great addition to that Blue Comets secondary right there. As he's done a great job, Coach Frizzell. A lot of good things to say about that young man. So it's a pick six for Harris. And the Blue Comets now make it a 20-0 ball game here. And Jacob Adams on. As we're checking out the replay, Barker almost gets hit there. It's too high. Harris right behind him at about the 28-yard line. And he was able to pick it off and pick his way back to the house for the touchdown. Harris makes it a 20-0 ball game with 1:09 to go. Here's Jacob Adams. And low snap, but it is on the way. Good job by Jaden Costin to get it down. The PAT is good, good, good. So the pick six makes it a 21-0 ball game with 1:09 to go here in this first quarter. We'll take a 1-minute break and be right back. How about a Young's Welding break here on Z95.3? So Barker, he's got 2 carries for -1 yards here tonight. Falling forward makes it a 3rd down and about 8 now for the Mustangs, as that's going to be the end of the first quarter. The Blue Comets going to lead at 21-0 over Iola here. So we'll take a 1-minute break. How about a medicine shot break here between the quarters? 21-0 Blue Comets on your home for the Blue Comets, Z95.3. It's Iola football. They have a third down and about 7 from their own 24-yard line right about now. So here comes Barker in the offense, trying to find a first down, trying to do something against this Blue Comet defense. There's Barker. He pitches out to Jones as he tries to turn the corner to the right side. They go right to left down. He'll get up a few as he'll take it up to about the 25-yard line, so a gain of 2 for Jones. Fourth down coming. So Blue Comet defense hasn't allowed any yards rushing or passing. They've only allowed maybe 10 yards rushing so far into this one. And they're now back for the punt. As number 32, that is Rogers. High snap, now ready to punt it away. And back for it there, Bradley Peavy. I don't know why you want to kick it to Bradley Peavy, but he does. Over there to the far side, breaking a couple tackles, trying to go over midfield along the Iola sideline, and takes it ahead to the Blue Comets, to the Iola side of the 50. And it will be the 48-yard line, looks like. $23 on that punt. 5 on that one. Okay, so here we go. Blue Comets now back on offense. And they have a first down and 10. And they'll have it on the Iola 47-yard line. 11-12 to go in the half. Ty Bowman brings them out, going left to right. It's like Riker Donovan in the backfield to the right side of Bowman. Going to float out here. Here's a little pitch play. Bringing it to Peavy. He cuts it back inside into the middle. And he might actually have lost a yard on that one. Jet sweep pitch back to the 49. Lost of a couple. So Peavy loses 2 on that one. Second down and 12. As Bowman now brings into play for the Comets. So as they break the huddle, Cam Kester goes out wide of the formation to the left side by himself. Trip receiver set here to the near side, and Riker Donovan stays in the backfield to the left side of Bowman. Ty going to look to pass. Quick out here. He's got his man at the 45-yard line. And once again, that is Jaden Costin this time. So down to the 45-yard line of Iola. So that's a gain of 4. So that'll bring up a third down, and we're going to call it 8 here, a long 8 for the Blue Comets for the 45-yard line of Iola. Down to 10 minutes to go here into the half, 21-0. Blue Comets lead, taking their time, no need to be in a hurry here. And Bowman, now Tyler Davis back in the game here. And once again, Cam Kester by himself, one-on-one coverage over there to a much shorter defender. There's down the field. Oh, and right through the hands there of Garrett Allman. But I saw a penalty flag come in. From the back, that may be a holding call here on the Blue Comets. We'll see. We do have a holding on the Blue Comets. At least it's not as bad as the holding penalties that were being called in the NFL game that I watched last night in that first half. Pretty ridiculous. You know it's bad when Tom Brady himself sends out tweets saying he can't watch the game because of the penalties. So here we go as they'll mark that off. And it looks like it was at the 45-yard line. All the way back to the 45-yard line of Chanute. 3 penalties, 30 yards for the Blue Comets. That brings up third down and about 19, maybe 18 here for the Blue Comets. Now back on their end of the field, leading 21-0. Trip receiver set over to the far side now. And going to have Tyler Davis to the right side of Bowman. Bowman going to look to pass, extra protection. Downfield. Going to look to find him, and it's over the head of the intended receiver out there trying to get it to Cam Kester, and that'll bring up a fourth down. First incomplete pass of the night for Ty Bowman. 6 of 7, 30 yards, touchdown on the night, and brings up fourth down. And Ronnie Peavy looks like he'll come on to have his second punt of the first half at 9:35. We'll let it go here. Back deep for the Mustangs, number 88, that is Willis. Way high snap. Peavy now going to hold it himself and try to break away. He can just find a way to get a block here. And we're going to get a penalty flag. And then finally he gets tattooed on the sideline. Bradley trying to make something happen there, but those are a situation where sometimes it's just best to lay down and let them have it. We'll see what the penalty flag is about. I do believe that's going to be against the Blue Comets, though, and it is. So we'll see if we get the opportunity to. That's a high snap. Peavy trying to make something of it. He's way back in the backfield. We get a block in the back there, and that was Jackson Coombs there, number 21. And they're going to mark it off there from the 39, and it looks like the Blue Comets will get a chance to maybe. All right, so here we go. Iola gets it. They'll have it on the Blue Comet 38-yard line with 9:24 to go. And Barker and the offense comes back out, looking to get something going here against the Blue Comets. Barker's going to hand off. And that is Batters, taking it right up the guts. He'll take it across the 35-yard line, and they'll mark him down there at the 35 for a gain of 3. So he's got 4 carries, 7 yards. They're going to get a 2nd down and 7, 9:04 to go here in this first half. Blue Comets up 21-0 here on Z95.3. All right, Batter stays in the backfield. Barker. Jones goes in motion from the left to the backfield. Now goes back out as they check the sideline. Here's the play. Going to run it here to this side. Now Barker breaks off one tackle. The Blue Comets get back there quick. Good job holding him up as Colton Fritz comes in to finally finish him off. And he'll lose a few. Back to about the 38-yard line, about the original line of scrimmage, it looks like. So Barker will make it a 3rd down and 10 from the 38-yard line of Chanute. So the Comets give them good field position here, and they got a good first couple plays, or first play there for a few yards. Now they're going backwards to see if they can get back forward here for the Mustangs. Barker right to the line. Batters in the backfield. Here's Barker. Finally going to pitch down. No, he's going to hold himself, turns the corner, and he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Don't think he might have got one. As big number 5'2", Braden Dillo right there. They'll give him one up to the 37-yard line. So one more here. That'll bring up a 4th down and 9. 7.5 to go. The Mustangs look like they're going to line up to try to go for it here. But Doolittle out wide to the far side. Here's Barker going to roll out here, now going to look to pass. Oh, and he's going to be wrangled up in the backfield, and there's a penalty flag coming in. But a nice job on the big sack. That is Tucker Davis, DDXL. Back there, takes him all the way back to midfield, but we got a penalty flag coming in. Going to get a face mask against the Blue Comets. So that's a penalty flag there. Going to be against the Blue Comets on Tucker Davis getting after there. I don't know if it's on Tucker himself. So that'll bring up an automatic 1st down here and a big penalty. Oh, so that'll put it back to the 44-yard line. So it's actually a 7-yard penalty there against the Blue Comets. So it still brings up a 4th down and about 16 here for the Mustangs. As the penalty occurs so far back, it didn't even get back to the original line of scrimmage after the 15. So here's Barker. The man in motion, going to fake the pitch there. Hands off here to Jones and Garrett Allman right there. Wrapping him up. As that was Batters. And he took it up to about to the 41-yard line. So he'll get 3. And it's a turnover on downs as the Blue Comets get it back. And they'll have it at 6:48 to play here in the half. The Comets will have a 1st down and 10 on their own 41-yard line. So here comes Ty Bowman and the Blue Comet offense back out here. They've scored a couple times. They've had a pass touchdown, a rushing touchdown. They've had a pick six by Curtis Harris here tonight as well. So see if they put the offense back in the end zone as Bowman goes under center this time with a twin receiver set both sides. We're going to get a timeout by Iola. So we'll take a timeout with them. We'll take a 30-second break. 6:48 to go. 21-0. Let's get a Commercial Bank halftime or timeout right here on your home for the Blue Comets, Z95.3. Out. And it's a first down and 10 for your Blue Comets. Fifth offensive possession here for the Blue Comets. A couple offensive touchdowns and a defensive score here for the Comets. And of this first half, Bowman goes under center. Costin in motion from the right to the left side. Going to get it to Jaden as on the jet sweep, turns the corner. And a good job by the defense there by the Mustangs. Making a stop, number 5. That is Atwell. He'll make the stop there for the Mustangs, and it's a loss back to the 39-yard line. It's a loss of 2. So Costin loses a couple. And it will be a second down and about, we'll call it 11 half. It's second down and 12. Long 11. There we go. Bowman brings it back to the line here. TD in the backfield. Twin receiver set both sides. Now, Peavy in motion this time. Going to hand off Tyler Davis, and he gets wrangled up in the backfield. Once again, great job by that Mustang defense as they met him there as he tried to turn the corner. He'll lose a couple more. Back to the 37-yard line. So that'll bring up a third down and about 14 now for the Blue Comets as we get down to about 5.5 to go here in this first half. That's that coming up at halftime of Community National Bank halftime interview tonight with Coach Zach Murray, new athletic director. Triple receiver set here to this side is Bowman now in the pistol. Here's a snap rolling out here, and Bowman in trouble now, tries to cut it back up inside, and he's going to be wrangled up, and he's going to be sacked back at the 35-yard line by that Mustang defense. Negative plays all the way around here for the Blue Comets. On this one, back to the 35 for Ty Bowman. So we're going to get a timeout. Iola, that fourth down play coming up with 5:10 to go. We'll take a quick 30-second break. Be right back. Z95.3. The St. Paul Indians up 24-0 in the first half. Trying to see if we could find out how things are going there in Iola for Eureka and Humboldt. But right now, no score on that one. So back here after the timeout, it's a fourth down and long for the Blue Comets, electing to punt here. As a good job by the Mustang defense. The 3 solid negative plays against that Blue Comet offense. Not an easy thing to do. Here's Peavy. Better snapping a little bit low this time. Peavy gets it away, but not a very good punt. And it'll wrangle its way out. And it might be, I think it's going to be back here at about closer to the 46 or 47-yard line, I do believe. And, boy, they're going to keep going here. Oh, I got the 44. So at the 44 out the side of Peavy's foot there. It's only a 9-yard punch for Bradley Peavy on that one. So it's a first down and 10 and back into Blue Comet territory here for Iola. A 5:06 to go here in this first half. They'll have it on the Chanute Blue Comet 44-yard line. Barker brings him to the line. Flex bone look here. Barker gonna hand off. That's Batters trying to follow the blocker through, and he'll pick up a couple up to the 42-yard line. So 2 on that one there for Batters. What's that? Ooh. So 14-0. Eureka with the lead over Humboldt's. They're in Iola, and it's a Eureka home game. Second down and 8 from the 42-yard line of Chanute now. 4.5 to go. Mustangs bring it back to the line. Now checking the sideline here as Jackson goes back to the left side. Now he's back in motion. Barker can hand it off to Batters. Batters trying to take it through. He'll have a few. Blue Comet defense right there to hold him up. Braden Dillo, Lacrone in on the stop, but a couple more there for Batters as he takes it up to the 37-yard line. So that brings up a third down and about 3, maybe 4 here for the Mustangs. They get under 4 minutes to go, trying to drive, put some points on the board. The Blue Comets lead at 21-0 here. First home game of the year. And here's Batters. He'll take it over here to the left side. He'll get close to the 35-yard line. He'll still be about a yard short. Blue Comets meet him there as he turns the corner with Batters. Now 8 carries and 19 yards onto the Knights. Brings up a 4th down and maybe a yard. 3:27 to go, and Coach Doherty going to leave his offense out there. So big stop here, opportunity for the Blue Comet defense. Let's see what they got. As Barker brings him to the line. Batters in the backfield with him. Barker calling for it. Batters has it. He'll take it over to the right side. He's got a hole, and he'll have the first down and more as he'll take it inside the 20-yard line down to about the 17. Sorry, the 27. 8 yards on that one for Batters. So first down and 10. And here comes Barker trying to pass once again. He throws it out here just a little bit low. He got a lot of pressure on him. Trying to get it to Rowe out here, so the pass incomplete. His 3rd pass attempt of the Knights. No yards, but he does have an interception on the evening. Makes it a second down and 10 with 2:59 to go. So back to the line now with a second down and 10. Here comes Barker. Handing off to Batters. Batters. Oh, Barker held himself. Trying to take it over to the right side. Blue Comet defense right there, though. Jacob McDonald, Braden Dillo, and Lacrone in on the stop once again. Back to the line of scrimmage. No gain. Barker. So that still brings up a third down and 10 now with 2.5 to go here in the half. Blue Comets up 21-0. Trying to keep the Mustangs out of the end zone, but the Mustangs are driving here. And they've had the ball for going on 3 minutes here this drive. And we're going to get a stop. And we're going to get a timeout by the Mustangs. So with 2:18 to go here in this first half, Mustangs take a timeout. We'll be back in 30 seconds on your home for the Blue Comets, Z95.3. 2:18 left to go here into this first half. Trying to get themselves into the end zone here. Put some points on the board before the end of the first half. 21-0. Blue Comets with the lead. Started on the Blue Comet 44-yard line. Fifth play coming up of this drive. They have a 3rd down and 10. And Barker ready to run it here. And we're going to get a penalty flag. We're getting an offsides by the Mustangs. So back him up 5 more. That brings up a 3rd down and now about 16. And 2:17 left to go here. And Coach Doherty trying to figure out some way to get a big gain, a big play here against this Blue Comet defense. As the Mustangs will get the ball to start the second half as well. So Barker now ready to go here as Jones going to catch a little pitch out here to the left side. It's a on the ground incomplete pass as he started to look upfield there and just took his eyes off it just ever so slightly, and it's incomplete. So Jones with the incomplete pass makes it a 4th down and about 16. Ball sitting at the 32-yard line of Chanute. Blue Comet defense trying to hold the Mustang offense at bay. They have got a couple of first downs here. And the Mustangs trying to put it in with 2:12 to go for the end of this first half. So here we go now, Barker. Looks like we're going to get the punt here. Rogers, a little pooch punt, and he boots it. And that's going to be into the end zone. So the punt into the end zone. And it'll come back out to the 20, so it's a net of 12 yards onto the punt. So that'll bring up a first down for your Blue Comets as they'll get it back here with 2:07 to go. Chanute, 2:07 left in this first half, will have it. 1st and 10 on their own 20-yard line. So Coach Frizzell giving play instructions to his team as they come out of the huddle here on the sideline and head to the line. Kester out wide to the left side. Bradley Peavy goes out there to join him. Tyler Davis in the backfield here. He'll stay to the right side of Ty Bowman. Costin and Allman here to the near side as they go left to right. Bowman will look to hold himself, follow Tyler Davis through, and now he'll go to the left side. Now turns the corner, still on his feet. He's at the 30. He's down the sideline there on the Iola sideline. He'll be pushed out of bounds there around the 40-yard line. Big play there by Ty Bowman on a nice run. They'll mark him out of bounds. I see some laundry on the field. Looks like we're going to get a holding call onto the Blue Comets. So that'll negate a big play there. So that'll take us under 2 minutes to go. And it'll be a holding Blue Comets. And they're going to call it all the way back to the 22-yard line, 21-yard line. So they'll lose 9 on that one. Actually gain a yard on that. So the Blue Comets actually get a yard on there, does Ty Bowman. First down and 9. After the penalty, Bowman once again now. And they'll hand it off to Davis, but a good job once again. Blue Mustang defense is getting back there. It makes some good plays in the backfield there. That one on Riker Donovan. As coming in to make that play, number 82, that is Selman. So back to the line of scrimmage. They'll lose one, actually, back to the 20-yard line. So Donovan makes it a 2nd down and 10 for the Blue Comets. 1.5 to go. No hurry here for Coach Frizzell. Leading at 21-0 as we get ready to go to halftime. So Bowman brings them back out. Left to right. Strip receiver set here to this near side. And Riker Donovan in the backfield with Bowman. Here he's going to roll out here looking to pass. Puts it up. And it's going to be a low pass and incomplete. Try to get it down there low to Garrett Allman. Oops. So Garrett Allman not able to come up with that one. Makes it a 3rd down and 10. That does stop the clock with 1:11 to go. here in this first half. So it's Ty Bowman now as the Blue Comets on that last drive, 3 and out. Try not to do the same here in this drive. At least we didn't go backwards like we did in that first drive, or the drive with the last one we had, I should say. Now it's a 3rd down and 10 for the Blue Comets. Donovan once again in the backfield here. Bowman looking to pass. On his feet, got his man downfield, and it's an incomplete pass. Out of bounds. So an incomplete pass brings up a 4th down and 10 deep into Iola territory there on the 20-yard line. So with 1:05 to go, we're likely going to see a punt here by the Blue Comets. So 4th down and 10 here. The punting team comes on. Bowman. And that last one, tried to get it out. Cam Kester there on the intended receiver in that last play, just over his head there as they try to get it over to the left side. All right, so here we go, Bradley Peavy. As we'll have Willis back deep. Good step this time. Peavy gets it away. And a much better punch. Nope, not really. Looks like somebody might have got a piece of it. And a penalty flag back there because it looks like they might have got a piece of Bradley Peavy. So we're going to get roughing the kicker against Iola. And that should be enough for a 1st down. So penalty on the Iola by running into the kicker there. Going to get a roughing call. So let's check out the roughing penalty here onto the replay. It's a high snap. He goes to kick it, and they do. They hit him in the head and into the leg. So, yeah, penalty. And that'll move it up for enough for a 1st down. Big penalty yardage there. All the way up to the 35-yard line, 15 yards on that one. 1st down and 10 for the Blue Comets, number 7 on the night. They'll have a 1st down and 10 with 57 seconds to go here. So Bowman now. A fresh set of downs here. See if they can do something with it on this humid, muggy night. Bowman looking to pass. Got his man there to 40. Oh, going to be a bounce pass to Allman. Jaden Costin, intended receiver. And it's low and incomplete. 6 of 10 now, as Bowman has missed on his last 4 pass attempts. Makes it a 2nd down and 10. Stops the clock, 53 seconds to go. So another penalty flag. Crackback block out there on the Mustangs. Takes it all the way up to the 50-yard line. So the Blue Comets benefit of a couple of big penalties here against the Mustangs. Now moves it up to midfield here. Another 1st down and 10 for the Comets. Bowman from midfield escapes the pressure. Rolling over here, now pulls it down and tucks it. He's at the 40, 35, 30, 25, 20. He's going to take it down the sideline. Tie 10, touchdown! Blue Comets on the 50-yard touchdown run by Ty Bowman. Big block down here on the edge to spring him. So Ty Bowman for the 50-yard touchdown run. As we check it out here on this replay. So Ty Bowman's going to make the nice run here for the Blue Comets for the touchdown, making it a 27-0 ball game as he tucks it and brings it here to the near side. He finally does make the decision there. And coming down, and we're going to see a block. Boom! Nice level block. Wow! Jaden Costin with that one? Wow, what a block by Jaden Costin. There's the extra point, and it is good. He decleated somebody out there, and that's what I like to see. So the PAT is good, making it 28-0. We'll take a quick 30-second break, come back with 41 seconds, end the kickoff. Blue Comets score, making it 28-0, Z95.3. Seconds to go, and man, we're going to have to get that downloaded so I can make a highlight of that one. That was a good block there. It makes it 28-0. 7 plays, 123, 80 yards, 50-yard touchdown run by Ty Bowman. Makes it 28-0 and another PAT good. That's 4 on the night for Jacob Adams. Here's a high kick here, and it's going to be all the Blue Comets trying to cover it up. And the Mustangs do end up with it, as number 81 does end up falling on Dylan Slavin. Makes it a first down for the Mustangs with 40 seconds to go from the 32-yard line of Iola. So first down and 10, Mustangs will have it here. Pretty promising on their last drive, but ended up having to punt. They started to move the ball a little bit, running it, but they end up having to punt. So here we go as Barker brings them back. Gonna hand off Jones on the misdirection. He comes up through the middle. Jones, nobody's gonna catch him. He's at the 30, the 25, 20, 15, 10, 5. Oh, is he gonna be, he is gonna be down. I didn't think they were gonna catch him. They are gonna catch him down there about the 1-yard line. And what a play by Jones. Like Tyler Davis came in, and man, they catch him there all the way down to the 1-yard line. Jones on the misdirection play, and he takes it almost to the house. 68 yards, going to give him 67 as he gets down to the 1 of the Blue Comets. So Jones, he finds an opening and a good block, and he just takes it up the gut. I did not think they were going to catch him. And coming in behind him, Blue Comets running and running, and he's going to be taken down there at about the 2-yard line. First down and goal for the Mustangs at their big run by Jones, 67 yards, almost to the house. So with 28 seconds left to go here, they'll mark it down at the 2. First and goal for the Mustangs with 26 seconds to go. Looking to put their points on the board here to answer that last touchdown on the Blue Comet defense. Looking to pitch a shutout here in the first half. Barker going to hold himself. He'll sneak it in, and he'll take it in and score. Barker, a 1-yard touchdown run. Touchdown, Mustangs. Oh, here comes the penalty flag. Going to be offsides on the Mustangs. Wow. So the Mustangs had to back out here to the penalty. Sorry, folks, calling it a little prematurely here. Down to the 1. Chanute. Penalty. Takes it back 5 to the 6. $52 yards in penalties, 6 for 52 against the Mustangs here tonight. So that one hurts as they're trying to put it in the end zone with 16 seconds to go. Here's Barker once again. Pitch it out here. He's going to find Batters. Batters going to turn the corner, but a nice job. Another flag coming in there as Tyler Davis wrangles him out of bounds, but another flag on the play, and that's going to be against the Mustangs as they're shooting themselves in the foot after a big run there by Jones, and they get it down to the 2 of the Blue Comets, and they're going backwards. Now with 10 seconds left, and that's a holding call all the way back to the 17-yard line. So now it's a first down and goal from the 18 for the Mustangs. Only 10 seconds left to go to half. As they were knocking on the door and a couple penalties here. Knocked them back to the 18-yard line. So the Blue Comet defense is going to look to keep this shutout going. A nice job, Barker. Not going anywhere here in the backfield. Good job, Tyler Davis. Right there to be the first. Also, Braden Dillo and Curtis Harris. And they're going to stop in there for no gain on the play. Actually, a loss of 3 by Barker. And that's going to do it here for the first half. A 28-0 lead for your Chanute Blue Comets over the Iola Mustangs here tonight at halftime. And just kind of disappointing there for the Mustangs. They got a big play there by Jones as he takes it all the way down to the Blue Comet 2-yard line. And a couple of bad penalties by your offensive line there. And next thing you know, you're way back and you lost yardage there and you don't end up scoring. So now you're down 28-0 as we go into halftime here tonight. All right, so let's take a quick 2-minute break. We'll come back. I'll give you a few stats, and we'll get you ready for your halftime interview. It's a Community and National Bank halftime here on your home for the Blue Comets, Z95.3. Hey, play 3 minutes after that.
High School Marching Band under the capable field direction of sophomore drum major Carson Cuesta. Band direction is under band directors Jan Rogers and Mary Wagner. Thank you, band. I want to thank Coach Bell for sharing a tuba player. Cunningham, that's a real All-American, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you. And J.C. Matlock cheering. Not only that, but she grabs her horn for the halftime show. Thank you, band. Justin Bancroft and Taylor Raymond have chickened out. Buck Bagak. They have got hired a couple of kickers. So now, ladies and gentlemen, we direct your attention to the field to watch a performance by our Chanute High School dance team under the direction of Coach Jansen Hall. They will be dancing to PYT by Michael Jackson, choreographed by Captain Mia Rodriguez.
Your Blue Comets had 6 drives on the night, 3 touchdown drives, 1 pick six, and a couple of punts. Their last 2 drives were pretty much not, well, I can't say that. They got a couple of good penalties by Iola to kind of help them out to move the ball up the field. Those first 3 or 4 plays for the Blue Comets didn't look so good there on that last drive, and then the drive before was all negative plays, 3 and out by the Mustang defense. So they've done a pretty good job against the Blue Comets here and there. The Blue Comets just have found some ways to make some big plays and to convert on some first downs here so far tonight. They've got 9 on the evening as the Mustangs come back. Now the Mustangs on that last drive, they had a big run there by Jackson. He took it all the way down to the 2-yard line. I really didn't think anybody was going to catch him. Pastor Dangerfield coming here, he said he blew that Costa, so did I. I don't think anybody was going to catch him, and they did. So, the Comets now, we're getting ready to come out here for this second half, and a good job as they had, like I said, 6 drives, 3 touchdowns, 1 pick six by number 4, Curtis Harris, as he ran that back there about 28 yards as he takes it into the house. So on to the drives for the Blue Comets. They had 3 plays for 27 yards and 23 seconds on the first touchdown drive, and it was a 2-yard touchdown run by Bradley Peavy. Second one was a 10-yard touchdown pass to Bradley Peavy. PA too good by Jacob Adams at 5 plays, 35 yards, 2 minutes 19. And then on the pick six was the next scoring drive. And then like I said, the Blue Comets got the benefit of a couple of big personal foul penalties there against Iola on that last drive there into the second half. And they had 7 plays, 123, 80 yards, ended up with a 50-yard touchdown run by Ty Bowman. And it wouldn't have been possible there at about the 15, 16-yard line if Jaden Costin hadn't planted somebody. That play probably would have been stopped there before we got to the end zone. 7 drives, 5 of those drives ends up in punts, 1 turnover and downs, and the pick 6 there for Iola on their possessions tonight. Ty Bowman, 6 of 10 for 30 yards, 1 touchdown. He's also ran the ball 4 times for 20 yards. And we got Bradley Peavy with the rushing touchdown. He's got 2 carries for no yards and that 1 rushing touchdown. But a good job. Blue Comets not able to really get a good running game going here tonight, but Ty Bowman, he's throwing the ball around here, but just some big plays on special teams is where the Blue Comets have been here to get into this second half as with a lead of 28-0 over the Iola Mustangs. So Blue Comets will be on a defense here to start the second half. And not say much for that offense there for the Mustangs. They just haven't been able to muster too much. Other than a pretty good little running game. They're already up to almost, let's say, about 90 yards of rushing. I guess the Blue Comets, they haven't got any passing yards, but the penalties have killed Iola here in that first half. They have just devastated the Iola Mustangs. They had it, like I said, right down there on the 2-yard line, ready to punch it in there with enough time to get it done, and they went back-to-back penalties. They took it to the 6, to the 17, and then a loss there, the negative play into the play half. So just negative there for the Mustangs, when I really thought that they were going to be able to put some points on the board before the end of the half. So that's kind of where we're sitting here as we get ready to go to the third quarter. As I said, the Mustangs will get the ball here to start the second half. So let's send it back to the studio here. We'll take a quick 30-second break as we get ready to go for this second half. It's 28-0 on your home for the Blue Comets, Z95.3. All righty, folks, we are back here, ready over the second half, and it's a beautiful night for football here. The rain has stayed away so far. Haven't really checked in on that radar, but I think we're going to be okay here for the rest of the night. Out online at KIZ.biz, and then click on the Chanute Blue Comet broadcast link, and it'll take you right to the ball game here tonight on our live stream here with the Chanute Blue Comets broadcasting class. 28-0 lead for Chanute here as we get ready to go to the second half. So the Mustangs will get it first to see if they can do something with it. They've had a couple opportunities where they've had a couple of drives where they've moved the ball the way they like to do it. It's just very slow and methodical, just little bitty chunks at a time. The Comets just seem to come up with a way to stop those drives. and forced the punt. So we'll see if they can get something started here. They had a big run. That was a nice run there by Jackson. Had a good lead block out there. Sorry, that's Jones. I don't know why I keep saying Jackson by Jones. My apologies to him. That was Jones that made that big run. So here we go. We're ready for the second half. And the kick will be taken there by the up man. And trying to run it back up the middle. That's number 5. That's Atwell. And he'll take it up to about the 35-yard line. So Iola, the 35-yard line. So it'll be Barker and his offense bringing them out. First down and 10 from their own 35-yard line. Barker. So he'll have batters, Whitney, Jones, and Barker under center. And going to be Barker holding himself. He tries to take it up the middle. He'll pull it back down. The Blue Comet defense right there. He'll get a few up close to the 40-yard line. They may give him that 40-yard line. So Barker, I don't think he was expected to hold on to that one, but he does. He'll get 5 on it. Second down at 5. That one kind of got away from him. He pulled it right back down. So the Mustangs now come to the line, taking their time as they always do. And Barker brings them back up. Second down and 5. Barker ready for it. Hand it out to Jones, trying to come back around from the left to the right side, back into the middle. Blue Comet defense there. J-Mac stops him up before finally being taken down by Colin Hudson. Gain of a couple up to the 43-yard line by Jones.
Number 24, Trent Jones on the carry.
6 carries, 75 yards for Jones on the night. Not bad. That big run definitely helped him out at that 67-yarder. I thought it was definitely going to get him into the end zone, but he got caught there at the 2. So it makes it a third down and about 2, maybe 3 here for the Mustangs. Barker going to hand off, and that's going to be a nice job getting in the backfield. Garrett Allman taking him down as Batters gets the handoff, and he's going to lose a few back to the 40-yard line. Garrett Allman runs him down. And Batters will lose 3. So it'll be a 4th down and 5 from their own 40. Coach Doherty will leave his offense out there. And they'll come to the line with a 4th down and 5, now under 10 minutes to go. Barker calling for it. They'll now look to pass. Got to put it up. He's got a man down there. And it is caught. Nice job by Atwell. Comes up with the catch all the way down to 35 of the Blue Comets. So Atwell comes up with a big catch down to the 35. 25 yards on the pass to Atwell. First down of the night here for the Mustangs, now into Blue Comet territory. 9:37 to go. Here comes Barker once again. It's time faking the pitch. Barker's going to hold himself, but he traced from the backfield, and there's Harris. Nice job coming in as Davis right there too to hold him down. And he'll lose one back to the 36. See where they mark him. They do, back to the 36-yard line. So that's the second down 11. 9 minutes to go here in the third. 28-0 Blue Comets. And Barker ready to go once again. He'll have Batters behind him. He'll flow out here, and that one gets knocked away. Ball's on the ground, still on the ground. And a nice job by Barker, picks it up. But Garrett Allman back there to disrupt that play. And it'll be all the way back to the 45-yard line for a loss of 9. Nice job, Garrett Allman. Disrupts that one and brings up a long third down now for the Mustangs. So now about 8.5 to go here as they had it to start of the opening kick at 11:53. And now taken definitely 3.5 minutes off this clock so far in this opening drive here, but a nice job by Garrett Allman to make it a 3rd down and about 20 here for the Mustangs as Barker ready for it. Gonna look to pass once again, gonna throw downfield, and it's gonna be overthrown as they try to get it out there. Number 81, that is Slavin, but it's an incomplete pass.
For number 81, that's Dylan Slavin. Ball's incomplete. Will be a 4th down.
So 4th down for the Mustangs. Ball sitting on the Blue Comet 45-yard line. 8:02 to go here. And it looks like they are going to punt it. Going back deep. Jaden Costin, Riley Peavy will stand back around the 15-yard line. Kicker is going to be number 32, Cole Rogers, for the Mustangs. 28-0, 8:02 to go here in the 3rd. Here's Rogers ready to go for the kick. Nice snap. They'll get it away, and they'll kick it towards Jaden Costin. It'll take a bounce, and Costin will stay away from it. The Blue Comets get all the way away from it. It rolls inside the 20. Looks like they'll down it there at about the 19-yard line, and we'll say maybe the 20. And we'll be at the 20 of Chanute. So a 25-yard punt. It's 5th of the night. So the Blue Comets get it back here with 7:53 to go in their first possession of the 2nd half. They'll have it 1st down and 10 on their own 20-yard line. So you'd think it'd be a bigger stat line here for Ty Bowman tonight. 6 of 10, 30 yards and a touchdown is all we've got. Blue Comets with a 28-point lead. So just some short touchdown runs and just moving the ball between the 20s. Done very well for the Blue Comets here tonight. Here's Bowman now looking for the snap, and he'll take it. And he got a man downfield, and then he throws it up, and it is picked off at the 35-yard line, trying to bring it back here. Still on his feet, running there by the ref and see some flags down. And that is number 11, Sig. And now he's trying to take it back, and he'll take it down close to the 10-yard line before he's taken out of bounds. So Sig with the pick. It looks like we're going to be a penalty flag after the possession change. So it's going to be a pick. So Sig, number 11, picks off Ty Bowman here, his first interception of the night. And we'll see what these flags are about. They're all over the place over there. And I believe that's post-interception possession. It looks like it's going to be against the Mustangs. We'll see if they keep the ball. And they should keep it because of the blocking the back after the interception. So blocking the back by the Mustangs. So they'll get it 1st down after the interception by number 11, Sig. And it'll be Iola football at the 37. Iola football at the 37 of Chanute. 7:34 to go. So the Mustangs come out after the interception. They needed a takeaway here. See if they can put some points on the board as Barker brings them back up. He's going to hand it out. No, this time he's going to pitch it out here. Nice job by Harris reading it, and Jones gets taken down for a big loss. Harris wasn't letting him get around on that one. And a great play there by Curtis Harris. So Jones is going to lose some yardage all the way back to the 42-yard line. So that's a loss of 5. 2nd and 15 for the Mustangs. Down to 7 minutes to go here into the 3rd quarter. 28-0. Blue Comets hanging on to it here. They gave up an interception, and now the Mustangs trying to put some points on the board. Barker handing off batters. And he's going to be tackled there by Allman as he gets close to the 40-yard line. And he'll pick up a couple. And batters, 2 more. He's got 11 carries for 25 yards. And Garrett Allman with the stop. Makes it a 3rd down and about 13 for the Mustangs from the Blue Comet 40-yard line. 6.5 to go. So Mustangs come to the line. Barker, batters behind him. Whitney to his right side here. Now Barker going to look to pass it. Garrett Allman right on him. And Garrett Allman with a big sack all the way back to midfield. That's a loss of 10. Garrett Allman big on this possession here for the Blue Comet defense. It's a loss of 10. So the sack there by the Blue Comet defense makes it a 4th down and a cab ride for the Mustangs, and they'll have to punt. And it'll actually say it's back to the 48-yard line, so it's a loss of 8 on the play. 5:49 to go, and here comes a punt once again. Cole, he'll set the punt for the Blue Comets. Garrett Allman comes untouched and makes a great stop there by the Blue Comets. And here's Rogers, and they'll punt it over to Coombs' side, and Coombs got, if he can catch it, and he's got to wrinkle it up. Boy, I tell you what, Jackson had an opportunity there, and that ball got away, but the Blue Comets get underneath it. So the Blue Comets do hold on to it here. Well, kind of got away from everybody. So the punt goes all the way down to the 33-yard line. So it's a 15-yard punt. So the Blue Comets get a 1st down and 10 from the Chanute 33. 5:29 to go in the 3rd quarter, leading at 28-0. Blue Comets' first possession resulted in an interception by Ty Bowman. He's got 1 interception, 1 touchdown. 6 of 11. And Bowman now ready to go here. Back to the right to left on the radio dial. Going to hand it off. Costin coming through. He's going to try to turn directions, and he's going to be wrangled up in the backfield for a big loss there as number 6 Barker and Jones helping him out, and it's a loss by the Blue Comets in the backfield. They'll lose it back to the 28-yard line. So Costin loses 5. Blue Comets only about 14 yards rushing on this ball game, leading at 28-0. Got to get that running game working here. It's a 2nd down and about 15 now for the Blue Comets. Is Bowman with Tyler Davis now to his left side. Twin receiver set both sides to go right to left. On the dial, Bowman going to give it to Tyler Davis. He's going to find some run room. He'll take it right up the gut, trying to run over the defense. And nice job, Tyler Davis. It's a hard running. He takes it back across the 35 down to the 42. .37-yard line. 9 yards by Tyler Davis. So that's the run that the Blue Comets needed. That makes it a 3rd down and about 7 now as we get down to 4 minutes to go here in this 3rd. Still 28-0 Blue Comets. So back to the line come the Comets here on their own end of the field. Second possession here of the 2nd half. Bowman going to look to pass. Wide open out here at the 45's got him. And up the field, Cam Kester. Finally going to be taken out of bounds as he gets into Iola territory, maybe at the 50-yard line. We'll see what they say. Right at the midfield stripe, so at the 50 for Cam Kester for 13. So Kester was his first reception of the night for 13. It's another 1st down for the Blue Comets. 3:49 to go. Ball at midfield. Ball sitting on the Blue Comets side of that midfield stripe. Here comes Bowman, bringing it back to the line. Sends that twin receiver set both sides. Davis, that's Riker Donovan in the backfield. He'll go to the right side of Bowman. And here's the man in motion. Going back from the left to the right side on the end around. And it's going to be a touch. Got Bradley Peavy taking it on the end of the round. And he takes it all the way down inside the 15-yard line. I saw my folks, I lost him there. Takes it all the way down inside the 15-yard line for Bradley Peavy. A big run for the Blue Comets. So Peavy takes it down to about the 11-yard line. So it's a big run for there for Bradley Peavy, 39 yards. So it's another 1st down, Blue Comets. And needed that run there, did Bradley Peavy. 3 now for 39 and a touchdown. 1st down and 10 at about the 11-yard line. And finally taken out there, saving the touchdown is 11 for the Mustangs. Here we go, 1st down and 10 as Bowman's going to hold himself. He'll take it to the left side, take it inside the 5, still on his feet, drive through. Touchdown, Blue Comets, as Ty Bowman takes it in from 11 yards out. And he'll put it in, make it 34-0 with the extra point onto the play. So Ty Bowman takes it in on the rushing touchdown for 11 yards. So second rushing touchdown of the night for the Blue Comets. They have 2 rushing, 3 rushing touchdowns. 1 passing and 1 pick six. Here's the extra point by Jacob Adams, and it is up, and it is good. So the PAT good. Makes it a 35-0 ball game here in the third. 3:18 to go in the third quarter. 35-0 Blue Comets lead. We'll take a 1-minute break and a kickoff coming up. Z95.3. Willis gets the kick, and Harris rushes down to knock him down before he could get to the 20-yard line on the kick. So it was Harris making a nice play there. So the Blue Comets give it back to him. Iola will take over. 3:13 to go into the third quarter. And the ball. And they'll have it at the 20-yard line. First down and 10 for the Mustangs at their own 20-yard line. That was Barker. Brings him to the line. Barker now going to hand off. It'll be Batters trying to turn the corner there to the left side. Riker Donovan holds him up and holds in for more Blue Comet defense to show up. And a good job there by the Comet defense. Braden Dillow. And number 77, Colin Hudson in on there as well. They'll lose a yard back to the 19. So 2:50 left to play here in this third quarter. It's now a second down 11 for the Mustangs. As Barker brings him up here. Barker going to hold on to himself. Now he'll finally pitch out. Jones has to stop it. Blue Comet defense right there. Nice job, Blue Comets. Number 55, Garen Goulet right there to stop that one going nowhere for Jones. And he'll lose another one back to the 18-yard line. So 2:15 to go brings up a third down. And about 12 is Goulet right there with a big stop. He shuts down that corner edge. And here we go. Barker brings him right back. Batters behind him. Whitney in that backfield as well. Whitney in motion. Barker going to hold it, going to put it up in the air. And it's going to be over the head of the intended receiver. Trying to get it out there to Jones, but he was triple covered there by the Blue Comets. So an incomplete pass. So 1:50 to go. That does stop the clock here. It's a 35-0 Blue Comet lead into the fourth quarter. The last I saw was a 16-0 Eureka lead over the Humboldt Cubs there in Iola for the Red Tornadoes. So fourth down and long. Here comes Cole Rogers once again on the punt. Costin and Peavy, and that was going to be rolled here, and it'll bounce Peavy at the 49-yard line. Peavy avoids one. Now taking it over to the Iola side, looking for some room. Now cuts it back up in the middle. 40, 35. Back here to the Blue Comet side. 25, 20, 15, 10, 5. Touchdown, Bradley Peavy takes it back 49 yards on the punt return for the score. And the Blue Comets now take it up to a 41-0 lead on the kickback by Bradley Peavy. Punt return by Bradley Peavy for the score. And that'll make it 41-0 here with 1.5 to go. Peavy avoiding tackles here to the left side. Now takes it back to the right, cuts it back into the middle, brings it back to the blue Comet side. Gets a block here by Harris with a beautiful block there by Harris. Clearing the way for Peavy to get up the field. Here's Adams with the kick and Costa with a good hold. Up and good. The PAT good makes it a 42-0 ball game here tonight. And we'll take a 1-minute break and we'll be back as the Blue Comets lead it now on your Jessica McMahon Farm Bureau Financial Services ball game of the night here on Z95.3. Back at 1 minute. Alrighty, we're back here as we get ready for the kickoff. Iola will get it back and a short squib kick here and taking there at about to the 32-yard line and just falling on it. Number 87, there's Austin Rowe. So Iola will get good starting field position at their own 33, 34-yard line. 1:28 to go here in the third quarter. And the Blue Comets now lead at 42-0 after the return touchdown. Let's see, we got a pick six, got a punt return for a touchdown, we got 3 rushing touchdowns, and we got a receiving touchdown on the night. So scoring in all aspects of the game has got to make Coach Frizzell very happy. So first down and 10 for the Mustangs as they come out here on their own 33-yard line. And Barker ready to go with him. Jones in motion, finally going to hand it back around here to Watley. Watley finds some room. Whitney finds some room. He'll get across the 40-yard line, almost enough for a first down. Say maybe 9 on that one. Up to the 42-yard line. So I'll give him 9 yards there to Whitney. So it'll be a second down and 1. Second down and 1 now for the Mustangs as Barker ready for it. And Barker going to hold on himself, but the Blue Comet defense in the backfield catches him there at the line of scrimmage. 54, Lacrone. So on the no gain on that one by Barker. 11 carries for minus 22 yards for Barker on the night. He's got a third down and 1. We get down to 30 seconds to go here. And this third quarter, and it looks like it will be a continuous clock once we hit the fourth here tonight. Barker going to hold himself, try to get that first down. He'll push the pile. He'll have enough as he gets close to the 44-yard line, and they'll give it to him. So on the quarterback keeper, he'll get 2. That'll be a first down. That's number 4 on the night. So Humboldt has come back to now lead at 22-16 with 5 minutes left in the third. St. Paul just dominated, didn't they? St. Paul wins big. Over there on Hot 105, good job by the Indians. So here we go with another first down and 10, the Mustangs. And we're going to get a timeout on the field, it looks like. So we got the end of the third quarter, So the end of the third quarter, it's a 42-0 lead. Chanute over Iola. We'll take a 1-minute break. Let's get a Young Welding's break here on your home for the Blue Comets, Z95.3. Back here ready for the fourth quarter. First down and 10 for the Mustangs. Mustangs going to be on the misdirection. Going to find Jones once again. He's got some room over to the right side. He's still on his feet at 30. 25-20 down there before he's finally drugged down by the Blue Comet defense. And it looks like Trenton Harding finally caught up to him after Jones has another big run. He'll take it into Blue Comet territory all the way down to the 21-yard line of Chanute. 45 yards by Jones that time. He's got over 100 now. 114 yards. So that's another first down. That's number 5 on the night for the Mustangs. They're trying to put some points on the board here. Look how straight lead at 42 to nothing. That one is a mishandle there as they try to hand it off, and Barker jumps right back on it. So Barker, no gain on that play. So that brings us up a second down and 10 from the 21-yard line as we get under 11 to go. And it'll be a continual clock here the rest of the way. The Comets lead at 42 to nothing here to go to 2-1 on the year. Ottawa on their way to town next week is the second of a 3-game homestand for the Blue Comets here. Barker batters in the backfield. He'll swing it out here to him, trying to turn the corner, and the Blue Comets make a good tackle. Colton Fritsch, number 80 right there on the stop. They'll take it inside of the 20-yard line down to the 17 for a gain of 4. All right, so that'll bring up a third down and about 7. Getting down close to 10 minutes to play in the ball game here. As Barker brings him back to the line, he'll have batters in the backfield behind him. And a motion this time, going to hand it to Batters as he is in there. Golay right there to hold him up and make the stop at the line of scrimmage. Maybe a loss of 1 back to the 18. Nice play there by Garen Golay. So that brings up a fourth down and about 6 now for the Mustangs, and they pretty much got to go for it here, try to put some points on the board as they get down to now about 9.5 to play. And the Mustangs going for it here on 4th, trying to get a first down here. And, there's a nice job by the Blue Comets, going to be back there and just disrupting that all over the place. Number 8, Braxton Harding back there, and he's going to get the sack for the Blue Comets. It's a loss all the way back to about the 25-yard line. So the Blue Comets hold once again here. So Barker loses 7. And it'll be a first down and 10 for your Blue Comets after the turnover on downs. So Chanute gets it back. 8:40 left to go in the ball game, leading at 42 to nothing. They'll have it a first down and 10 on their own 26-yard line. So here comes Ty Bowman. Ty's out of the ball game. See who we're going to bring in here. Not a bad idea by Coach Frizzell. Probably will be Herb. He will be the backup. Herb will be the backup. So Eric Herb will come in. He'll be the backup quarterback for the Blue Comets now as Ty Bowman is going to be out of this one. So Herb will go in under center. He's going to hand off. First man through there to the left side. And that's going to be number 2. That is Dean. So Herb in now. Dean is going to lose 1. So that brings up a second down and 11. Continue the clock down to about 7:45 left to play in this one. The Blue Comets going to go to 2-1 on the year with a 42-0 right now as Herb, the quarterback, getting some work here. Coach Frizzell squat. And a nice job in the backfield there on the tackle. Number 16 there, that is Blake Atwood coming here. And he gets upended by the defense. That's a loss of a couple more back. Actually, a loss of 5 back to the 20 as Atwood loses 5 onto that one. The Blue Comets going backwards here. Third down and about 16 now for the Blue Comets after a good play there in the backfield by the Mustangs. So Herb Now with Jackson Coombs in the backfield. Has a twin receiver set both sides. He's in the pistol formation. And here comes a quick rush and a nice job off the edge there onto the rush by the Mustangs. But Herb takes it up and he'll pick up a couple up to maybe one. So 4th and 18, here's a no gain on that play. So 4th down and long here as 6.5 to go. Bradley Peavy coming back in. He'll make the punt. So we got to have a good snap here. Good snap for Peavy. He'll get it away. And he'll take a good punt here for the Blue Comets. Is it a roll, and get up to about the 46-yard line. So Bradley Peavy with everything else, taking it up to the 46-yard line on a 26-yard punt for Bradley Peavy. So it will be back to the Mustangs. We get under 6 to go. And it's a 42-0 lead here for the Blue Comets as Mustangs get it back. 1st down and 10 on the Blue Comet 46-yard line. So Barker and his squad coming back out, see if they can put some points on the board. Going to hand it off to Jones, trying to come from the left to the right side. He's going to be hit there once he comes across the 45-yard line. Upended by big number 79, Cameron Akins. Take it up to the 44-yard line. So Jones will pick up 2. He's got 116 yards rushing tonight. Couple big runs for Jones, but hey, over 100 yards, we'll take it. So it is a 2nd down and about 8 now for the Mustangs as Barker comes back to the flight. Barker holding himself. He'll flip it out here to Jones. This time Jones and Atwood in the backfield first. Wrangles him up with a group of Blue Comets. But Atwood definitely there. Also you see Danny Bowling in on his Bowlig in on it as well. It's going to be a loss. Back to the 47-yard line, so that's a loss of 3. So that brings up a 3rd down and about 12 here as we get down to 4:20 to play in the ball game. So 3rd down and long for the Mustangs. Barker brings it back up, getting close to 4 minutes to play. Jones in motion here. Now they're going to bring it back to the inside, and a good run here by Whitney, trying to break some tackles. You get close to that 40-yard line of the Blue Comets, but a good stop there by Jackson Combs and Dagan Dean. So Whitney's going to pick up a few there up to the 40, so I can say the 41-yard line. 12 yards for Whitney. Right there. So it's a 4th down and about 6. A 3.5 to go, and Barker back to the line here for the Mustangs, trying to keep this drive alive. Barker going to look to pass, and he's almost tattooed. He throws it up there, and it's going to be incomplete pass, but Braxton Harding right there. Almost gets to him before the pass, and it's incomplete. So that will bring up a 1st down and 10 for the Blue Comets. Down to 3 minutes to go as Herb is going to bring him back out. So TOD. And Chanute gets it back here with 3 minutes and 50 seconds, or 2 minutes and 50 seconds to go. They'll have it on their own 42-yard line. And Herb comes back out with that Blue Comet offense. Jackson Coombs in the backfield. Congratulations to this JV and 9th grade squad for the Blue Comets. They won 20-12 over Pittsburgh this past Monday. Hand it off, sweep around from the left to the right side, number 20. That is Raleigh Chard. And he'll lose a couple back to the 40-yard line. So it makes it a 2nd down and 12 with 2 minutes to go in the ball game. And the Blue Comets going to go to 2-1 on the season here with a win over their rival Mustangs. Herb. Jackson Coombs once again. Here's Herb going to hold himself, going to follow Jackson through the middle of the line, trying to fight across the 45 and does to the 46. So gain of 6 there for Herb. So now down to 1.5 to go, just trying to milk this clock out of here is Coach Frizzell, trying to give his Blue Comets to the end of this one. And with 1.5 to go, that clock is steadily running with a 2nd down and 5 for the Blue Comets. Here comes Herb in that offense once again. So Herb looking for the snap. Going to throw out here and got his man. And that's going to be real close to the 1st down marker. And the pass is complete there to Shan Williams. And they'll give him enough for a 1st down as they get into Mustang territory there at the 47 of Iola. Seven yards there. So that's going to run the clock down to 40 seconds. Here comes Herb back to the line. The 1st down and 10. Last play of the game more than likely. Going to hand off once again to Chard, coming from the left to the right to the left side. Chard still on his feet. Finally going to be wrangled up and taken down by number 14. He saved Herman, saved a touchdown running tackle right there by Chard. As Chard takes it all the way down to the 26-yard line, a gain of 21. So that's going to be premature there, but then we're going to get the final few seconds running off the clock, and that's going to do it. Your Blue Comets are going to win at 42-0 over Iola tonight, and take a 2-1 record into next week as Ottawa will come to town to take on your Blue Comets next week. What a great game here for the Blue Comets. I tell you what, not a lot of offensive production here, but whenever we needed it, we had it. We had short fields. That's all we really needed. We got special team stuff going on here tonight too. But it is the North Santa Fe Ottawa Entire post-game show coming up as your Blue Comets win at 42-0. We're going to take a 3-minute break, come back and give you that post-game report. Z95.3.